make the night. I always cross the line, try to repel, abuse the self, get it away. We'll put you on your shelf another day, some other way. We're gonna go, but then we'll see you again. I'm heading up, we've headed up, home fade. She said, I knew right from the beginning that you would not win it. I knew right from the start you put an arrow through my heart. Round and round, the love will find her, we just give it time. Round and round.
Okay, off to our number one Ratt tunes. Are we ready?
Mm-hmm.
Before I reveal mine, my wife, I guess I just got to go initials. We'll just go TNT. Because I had so much music, I never repeated songs, right?
Yeah.
This song I played like 3 times in a row. And she said to me, I've never heard you play a song that many times in a row. And it was this song, my number one Ratt song, Giving Yourself Away.
Knew it. I knew it.
Wow.
Tell me that song is not brilliant.
Yeah,
By Piercy, Diane Warren, and
great
Desmond
song.
Child. That song will probably be in my top 100 of all time, which I'm still working on 30 years later. But
You'll get there.
Yeah, I'll get there. It's just awesome. So
It's a great song. I mean,
that was your number 2. That's
I
my
had
number
it
one.
at number 2, so it was pretty great.
And if you haven't heard it, you
Yeah.
know, and love Ratt, like
Incredible.
seriously, this song just,
Yeah.
It is
as
a
the
good
young
song.
people say, this song slaps.
Whoa.
That's what they say.
Really?
Yeah, that's,
I didn't know.
that's what my kids say. If it's really good, it slaps.
I didn't know that it slaps.
It
Okay,
slaps.
well,
We're
There,
using
that's-
that now.
that's been more important to me than the top 5 Ratt songs. I love a good slap.
Yeah, you do.
So, okay, so my number one song, actually, kind of piggybacking on what you've said,
Mhm.
Giving Yourself Away, I
Hey, you-
love.
Yeah, but
I
you
had
gave
it
it
on my
away
number
earlier
2.
at the very start.
I know, but I mean, people have short-term memory problems. That's just not me. My number one song is One Step Away.
Something's thought out It's better late than never. Girl, am I getting through? It's better late than never than living without you. I'm one step away.
Good call.
Which is on Detonator as well.
Yeah.
Wow.
That does flip flop. One Step Away and Giving Yourself Away.
Oh yeah,
I can go back and forth to those to my number 1 or my number 2. But sticking with that as my number 1. One Step Away, you guys got to check it out.
No kidding. Never heard
That
of
was written by Piercy, Blotzer, Crocier, DeMartini, and the fantastic Desmond Child.
And again, it's not a power ballad, but it's kind of one of those mid-tempo,
it's mid-tempo.
ones. And the lyrics are so good, you guys. You got to check it out.
Does
Don't
it ever
sleep
freak
on
you guys?
Detonator.
Does it ever freak you guys out how much Desmond Child's names comes up in song credits?
I know.
He's brilliant.
He's brilliant.
He's brilliant.
He actually
And-
he He fed my dogs tonight too.
What?
What?
I don't know what that means.
Come
But
on, that was a little outside, but he helps
Okay.
with everything. He helps.
Uh,
Flew in.
okay.
He was with Paul last night at the
Right.
show. Came over, fed my dogs. He's helped.
got it.
JT, we're gonna ignore that.
I got it. I got
I'm
it.
gonna go on with a fantastic fact from the greatest movie ever, The Warriors, 1979. Desmond Child's song "Last of an Ancient Breed," unreal.
Huh.
There we
Didn't
go.
know he wrote something in the
How
book.
about- how about
actually?
and
Now that's
on
a
the edge
different
of a broken
episode.
heart.
The top 10 Desmond Child
Oh,
songs.
that'd be a good one.
I was
Oh.
made for loving you. So many Aerosmith
Well, don't
songs.
wreck it.
Bon
Jovi.
Jovi.
Don't wreck it.
That's a new episode.
Yeah, man. Let's do it.
There's gonna be a lot
JT.
added here.
JT, go.
Number
I didn't
one.
know they still
Number
made
one.
Blue.
So in this song, as you guys know, numerous times on YouTube, pretty much anything in rock and roll that isn't an Eddie solo or a Steve Vai solo, there's someone on YouTube that can totally play it as good or better. Lots of guys out
You've
there.
been watching my channel.
Yes, hundreds.
Yeah.
So this riff is something that we explored on our Radanova album, and my musical partner was really surprised how complex it was. So before we did this episode, I went and looked and saw how many guys on YouTube could actually play it. There's one guy who had the notes right in terms of the actual notes that were played, and he muffed it a couple of times, but he did a good job. Everyone else after that, there were 10 other videos I saw, could not play it. Now, that doesn't mean, as we've talked about with our other Marty's member that you guys went for lunch or dinner with last.
DM.
It doesn't matter if you can't, it's hard to play, it's not a great song. Fine. But when it's a great song and it is hard to play, it ups you up the level. And when it's a beautiful song about love, which every Rat song's about. So anyways, enough is enough off Dancing.
I like the way you talk when you undress me. I'd like to take it off. Yeah. I like the way your fingers run through my hair. If you care. You like the way I hold and squeeze you. You think it's way too much. I like the way you play so evenly. You know me. You know me. No more wasting my time. 'Cause enough is enough. Don't think you've been my time. 'Cause enough is enough.
Love the opening riff. It just blows me away to this day. I could listen to it thousands of times over and over again.
You
Wow.
know, that's a great track, and I'm glad you put it as your number one.
Yeah.
It's weird for me because I love so much of Rat, and really, I do get it that the first two albums get the most love and everything. But sometimes, even though I didn't have any in my top 5 off of Dancing Undercover, sometimes that's my favorite album by
I
Rat.
love it.
And that
love
could
Dancing
be
Undercover.
because of the time, and we all used to hang out together.
Yeah.
But that has so many awesome tracks, and I'm glad you brought up that one.
Yeah. No, that's my third favorite track off that album.
Right.
It's good. Yeah.
No filler on that whole album.
No, it's
Uh,
great. It's great.
maybe
And it's most. I'll say this.
Okay,
I say
Drive Me
this
Crazy.
about Dancing Undercover is that all the other albums are predictable within their own Rat element, whereas Dancing Undercover is the most surprising. Dance and Body Talk and Enough is Enough are 3 totally different songs from different eras. They're on the same album, and our once again our member from Toronto said that I remember when that album came out, we were listening to it in high school, and he said, I can't believe Beau Hill got bribed that much by Bobby to mix the drums that high in the mix. But it turns out that I had the cassette, and the mastering wasn't the same as when you listen to the mastering of it now. Bobby's not that high in the mix, but Bobby should have been, because Bobby's drumming on that album is absolutely genius, in my opinion.
So I could be wrong, so I should check with my buddy Rain Man here. But was that the first Dancing Undercover song in our top 5?
No,
No.
Somebody had Dance.
Yes.
Okay.
Jobber had Body Talk, right? Or Dance.
No,
I had
dance.
Dance. That's
Dance.
right.
Nobody
Yeah.
had Slip of the Lip though.
No, that's a great track
Yeah, that's a
too.
good
Slip
track.
of the Lip is great.
Anyways,
There's
Way
four
Cool
of them.
Junior on that? Is Way
No.
Cool Junior on that?
There's no
No,
Way
that's
Cool Junior
Harry-
anywhere.
third song, side 1, 1988.
So do you know that song reminds me of Aerosmith? I don't know why. I think
What,
they
Way
kind of
Cool
Cool
Junior?
Junior?
Yeah, because
Yeah.
it's a rip off of an Aerosmith.
Yeah, but they loved Aerosmith.
Totally.
Yeah.
So that
no, I'm just throwing that out there.
they
Way
throw
Cool
that out.
Junior's horrible.
That's your number 1?
No, he's
Me?
not.
No,
I'm
no.
kidding. I know that
We're
wasn't
going to
number 1.
Tokyo. We're going
Robert,
to
what do you
Tokyo
got?
next.
Jobber.
Go.
All right, well, gotta go with Round and Round, because I think this is, to me, the go-to song for Ratt.
I'll tell you what, baby.
It's probably their biggest hit, and unlike say Van Halen, I'm more of a casual Ratt fan, so I haven't really delved into their their really mined their B-side stuff, which is why this episode's really good, because I think this is really much an education of some of the songs I may have missed along the way.
You got some homework.
Yeah.
Yes. But I mean, the opening riff is just so blistering, and it's just so signature of Ratt in that sense. The contrasting guitars, again, they really weave their parts really nicely. And, the pre-chorus, like I knew right from the start, just sets up that
The pre-chorus.
chorus is just so, I mean, it's just so iconic. I really think this song is part of that, like various types of, in the late 80s era of like hair bands, for example. I think this is one of the high water marks. Like this song just really, if you're going to pick a couple of songs from that era that really demonstrate the best of it, I think Round and Round's one of them.
Pops, what do you got?
Giving Yourself Away, I tried super hard to get it in my top 5. I just couldn't get there, but I do love that song. I know why you guys love it. It reminds me of a lot of good times. But for me, number 1 is You're in Love. From
I
Invasion
knew
of Your
someone was
Privacy.
doing that.
That's number, like, to me, and I agree with what Jobber just said about Round and Round, but for me, I remember getting the edition of Guitar Player magazine and Warren DeMartini, and I'm looking at the chords and I'm like, well, okay, this, and just trying to imitate that crunchy sound. I love that song. And
I found the Songster tab tonight, and I'm like, I gotta figure out one Ratt song if I'm gonna get in a Ratt mood. And I played it tonight, and you know what? It's awesome. It's drop D, and it's all, once again, Mixolydian, and
had to be Mixolydian.
And it captures that punchiness, that dun, 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 dun.
Yeah.
And then the video is awesome.
But
me and Christine were talking last weekend. She goes,
Give us some money.
someone's got to dress up like Steven. Like, I mean, he's got to have the frilly headband. And one of the things I love about the editing of that video, that You're in Love video, which is so cool, is like they do. Like Steven does a big pirouette in the middle of the stage, and then it cuts to Robin, and as he's playing a riff in midair, he catches a pair of panties and then grabs them and puts them on the mic and keeps playing in full. I'm like, how did they even plan that? Like, panties don't fly through the air easily. Like, how are you planning? It actually really happened at his show. Robin was just great at catching panties.
Probably comes in handy when you're a rock guitar player.
What's that, Jobber?
Oh. That skill would probably come in handy when you're on the road as a rock guitar player.
Well,
it'd actually be a good name for a band, Catching Panties.
Jobber, as you're the only guy on the road right now, you should probably practice.
We're back.
Where did you guys go? Back. A little word about
Don't ask.
We're having a day over here.
Cold gin time again?
You know, it's the only thing that can keep us together.